Hi guys! Today I'll show you how to make classic macaroni and cheese. It's very simple to make from scratch. All the ingredients and measurements are in a link right below this video. We'll need elbow macaroni, whole milk, butter, all-purpose flour, a little ground mustard, plain white bread for the breadcrumbs, cheddar cheese. Buy it in a block and grate it yourself. We're using just one cheese. We're not going to make a 5-cheese macaroni or anything like that. You just need one cheese to make a really good macaroni and cheese. First, put on water to boil the pasta. When the water's reached a full boil, add salt and the pasta. Give it a stir and let it cook until tender. You want the macaroni to cook completely. While the macaroni is cooking, we can make the breadcrumbs. Just rip up the bread slices and put them in the processor. Fresh breadcrumbs really quickly. Heat up a pan to melt the butter. Add the breadcrumbs. Give it a stir and coat them with butter. Now there are two options. You could brown the breadcrumbs with the butter right in the pan here, or put the breadcrumbs on top of the macaroni and cheese and put it under the broiler in your oven for a few minutes until the top is golden brown. If you don't feel like turning on your oven, you could definitely do it in the pan. You can use store-bought breadcrumbs if you don't want to make your own, but the fresh ones are definitely better. They're a little bit bigger and have a better texture. The breadcrumbs are starting to get golden. Keep going until they're golden brown. Make sure to stir them so they don't burn. Breadcrumbs are done. Turn the heat off. Check the macaroni. The macaroni is cooked. Now we can drain it. Now we'll grate the cheese. You saw how fast that is with a food processor. It's always better that you grate the cheese yourself, or you'll get a smoother sauce. To make the sauce, just use the same pot that you made the pasta in. Melt the butter, add the flour, cook this for a minute or two until the raw taste of the flour disappears. Add the mustard, mix that, then add the milk. Bring this up to a boil. Make sure to stir it. The milk is starting to bubble. Add salt. And this is optional, but I like to add a dash of hot sauce. It's come to a boil. You can turn it down and simmer just for about 30 seconds. Now turn the heat down all the way to low and add the cheese. Keep stirring until the cheese is completely melted and the sauce is smooth. Happens very quickly. When the cheese is melted, taste the sauce and add more salt if you need to. I'll add a little salt. And the pasta. Cook this on very low heat just for 2 minutes so the pasta is nice and hot. Turn the heat off after 2 minutes. Pour the macaroni and cheese into your serving dish. Even it out. If you're using the oven, put your breadcrumbs on top and just put the dish under the broiler for a few minutes. Since I've already browned the breadcrumbs, I can just sprinkle them evenly over the macaroni and cheese and just serve it like that. You get plenty of crispy breadcrumbs just with a couple of slices of bread. And there's our classic macaroni and cheese. It's very easy to make, as you saw. You don't even need to use the oven. It's a perfect combination of the creamy, cheesy sauce, tender macaroni, and crispy topping. I hope you try this recipe and let me know how you like it. Subscribe and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
What do you want me to say?
That's nice.
This is the best mac and cheese I've ever had.